How we doing, folks? It's Joe Value here for Cold Beer Sports on Friday night even, with three selections for tomorrow, Saturday. Good racing tomorrow. Lots to look forward to. We're heading down to Galway, so if any of you are knocking around, make sure I'll come say hello. But my three selections tomorrow are run in the UK, and some of them there are big prices and I think they'll run really well. I have mentioned two of them on the Cheltenham preview that myself, Mickey D and Mad Merrigan done. But I'm going to stick with them. I give them big chances, so I don't want anyone missing out, and hopefully they'll run well. And then I have one for Kelso as well. So without further ado, I'll go to the 220 at Cheltenham, and it's the horse called the Hollow Ginge. He's a 12-1 shot at the moment. He was a bit bigger. I see he has been supported, and I'm not really surprised because he's a really decent horse on his day. His form kind of tailed off a bit last year. Or he did put up a big run in the Hennessy where he was fourth to Clot Cap. But as I was saying on the preview, there's a massive swing in the weights now. So wherever Clot Cap finishes, I do expect the Hollow Ginge, if he runs his race, to be bang there. He should upsides him or hopefully in front of him. It would be handy, and it'd be great if he was in front of the whole lot of them. He's 12-1 there, and I'm going to stick him up as a 1 point win selection there at 12-1. I think it's a good chance each way. Shop around. I'm sure this bookmaker's doing 5 places, first 5 on there. And as I say, if he does run one of his better races, he'll be placed anyway at the very least, I would hope. Moving on to, we'll do it in time order, I suppose. It's just handier. The 319 at Kelso, horse by the name of Empire de Maulde, who done us a good turn here on the show. We tipped him up when he won, and I think he's every chance tomorrow as well. It's a kind of a tightly knit handicap, but he's a good, decent jumper, and he's a fit horse. Some of these are coming back, like say Dingo Dollar coming back after a break. He probably wouldn't be the best horse in the race, but this lad would be one of the fitter ones, obviously, and it's kind of like tomorrow would be his Gold Cup, if you know what I mean. I see Mad Merrigan has tipped up Get a Man, which I was liking as well. But I'm not going to tip him up now. He's covered, so that's fine. And my last selection of the day will be the 330 at Cheltenham, horse called Voix De Reve. 16-1 shot, trained by Ian Jardine. This horse had some really, really strong form for Willie Mullins a few years ago. I remember one time at Punchestown, he murdered a good horse called Hardline. On good ground. He wants good ground to show his real best. Now, I'm not saying he's the horse he was, but the thing tomorrow why I really like him is, as far as I can see, he's probably the only out and out front runner in the race. And if he gets out in front and jumps well and starts enjoying himself, he has that bit of bad class. Where at 16-1, I think he's well worth the investment there, and I'll go a point each way on Voix De Reve as well. So that's my treat for tomorrow. Very best of luck if you're following. Have a good weekend. And if you're knocking around Galway, call in and have a few pints with the boys. A bit of crack. Alright, all the best. Joe Value for Cold Beer Sports on YouTube.